Hey guys, welcome to my video. My name is Abdel from the Entrepreneur Wealth channel, where I post content every single day about affiliate marketing as well as the other ways of making money online. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So guys, today we are going to talk about the print-on-demand business model, or POD as it is commonly referred. And print on demand is basically a business model whereby you get things printed on different types of items, such as t-shirts, sweatshirts, phone cases, hats, mugs, pillows, even a mask. Anything you want, any design you want, anything you want, you can get printed on different kinds of items before sending them to your customers. And this is a really cool business model for a lot of beginners out there who's trying to make money online for the first time, because it's very low cost. The only expenses that you would need is maybe in advertising if you're trying to do paid advertising. But if you go with free traffic, then there's not a lot of money to be spent to get started with this business model. You don't have to hold any inventory. You don't have to actually go about printing those designs on those items yourself. There's a company that will do all of this for you. There's a third-party website that will do the whole thing for you. I'm going to talk about them later in this video. And basically in the shipping and handling, so everything is taken care for you. All you have to do is upload your designs, which I'm going to talk about in this video, and also focus on generating traffic for your print-on-demand business. Guys, don't skip this video, because later I'm going to show you actual examples of some people doing this and having great success with this particular business model. Plus, I'm going to show you an amazing free traffic that you can use to start generating traffic for this. So how do you get started with this? Well, step one, you need to pick a niche. And this is so important, because you need to pick a niche where you know there's going to be a lot of dedicated fans in that niche. You need to pick a niche where you know there will be a lot of people that are very passionate about the things that you're going to post about. For example, niches that work really well for the print-on-demand business model are things like the dog niche, the cat niche, the fishing niche, the golf. People who have professions that they are very proud about, doctors and nurses or engineers, computer engineers, they're very proud of what they do, and they will proudly wear a t-shirt that show off what they do for a living. And those are the kind of niches that you want to go for when doing those print-on-demand business model. So it's very important that you do pick a very good niche when starting out with this. As I've said, a niche where you know there will be a lot of dedicated fans that are very passionate about things that are in that niche. For example, if you go with the dog niche, people who are going to buy those t-shirts who have codes or designs about dogs are going to be people that are passionate about dogs, people who maybe own a dog, so they will buy things that are related to dogs. Okay, so that was step one. Step two now is to research best-selling designs. Now, you don't want to just come up with your own designs and try to see if it works. You could try this, but if you're a beginner, you will end up trying so many designs and you will end up failing a lot. Instead, what you want to do is you want to go out there and see what's already working. You want to see what are the designs that are selling very well, and then you want to create similar designs to those. You don't want to go and reinvent the wheel here. Okay, you want to see what's already working. So you want to do some research, which I'm going to show you, and then you want to find what are the kinds of designs that are already selling in your niche, so that you can do similar designs to those kinds of designs, right? For example, you could go on a website like Amazon.com, where you can find a ton of different designs, or even Pinterest, where you can find a lot of t-shirts that people will pin that have those designs that they love. For example, let's just say we were to go in the dog niche, right? You could go on Amazon and you could find t-shirts with different things about dogs, whether it's dog coats, whether it's similar cute little designs about dogs. And you will see that a lot of those t-shirts have a ton of positive reviews and a ton of sales. What this tells you is that those designs are very in demand. Those are t-shirts that sells very well in this particular niche. There's a ton of them. You can just go on Amazon, type in t-shirts for men or women, or dog t-shirts, and you'll find a ton of designs that you know are selling very well, that you know will sell if you try to show them to your traffic. You could also go on Pinterest, where you can find a ton of different designs there as well. As you can see, those t-shirts that get ranked on the first page on Pinterest in the dog niche about t-shirts will most probably be t-shirts that are selling very well or that gets a lot of attention, or else they wouldn't be on the first page of Pinterest. So those are the kind of designs that you want to go for or you want to replicate if you can. Okay, so that was step 2, research those best-selling designs. So now step 3 is to create those designs. Now there are 2 ways you can go about doing this. You can either create those designs yourself if you have some graphic design background. Maybe you could use a software like Photoshop, for example, and create those designs yourself if you are able to do so. Or you could go to a website like canva.com, which is an online tool that a lot of digital entrepreneurs use to create digital content. So you could go on a website like canva.com and create those designs yourself if you're able to do so. But if creating those designs is not an option for you, then the second option is obviously to get somebody to create those designs for you. You could go to a website like upwork.com, where you can find a ton of very talented graphic designers that can create a bunch of designs for you. You just tell them what you want, just show them a bunch of designs that you want them to create similar other designs to those. You can find a ton of different freelancers on Upwork that will do this. Some of them might be a bit expensive, charging like $70 an hour, like $50 an hour. If those are very expensive for you, you can search for freelancers based on certain countries, because there are people from certain countries that will charge a lot less, but who are as talented as some people in, say, first world countries, for example. For example, you could search for freelancers in countries like the Philippines, or maybe in countries like India, and you'll find a ton of freelancers or graphic designers that are very talented that will do this particular work for you, and they will charge maybe $15 an hour to do something like that, or $10 an hour, or maybe even less. They are just as talented as other people, and they will do similar work for you if your budget is not as big as you might want it to be. Another website where you can find a ton of graphic designers to design those t-shirts for you is on Fiverr. There's a ton of people on Fiverr that will design t-shirts for your print-on-demand business. Some will charge anywhere between $10, $30, $100. It's really up to you and how big your budget is. But as I've said, you don't have to hire somebody to do this. You can create those designs yourself. But if you don't want to and you want to go really quickly with this, you want to get started and you do have the budget for it, then obviously paying somebody to create those designs for you is the best way to go forward with this. So step 4 is to pick a print-on-demand website that you can upload your designs to, that will create those t-shirts for you and then send them to your customers for you. As I've said, in this business model, you don't have to create those t-shirts. You don't have to worry about holding inventory or shipping it to the customers. All you have to do is create those designs and worry about traffic. So all you have to do now is just upload your designs that you got created, and then upload them to websites that will do the whole thing for you. And there's a bunch of different websites out there that will do this for you. You have like Amazon has a special feature that will do this for you, and it's called Merch by Amazon that you can sign up for. There's also another website called Redbubble, which is very popular, where you can upload your designs and get it printed on t-shirts. There's also another one called Cafe Press that is also very popular. There's also Printful, which I showed you earlier, where you can print your designs on t-shirts, mugs, and hats, and so on. There's another one called Zazzle, which is also very popular. And then there's another one called Teespring as well. So they're all pretty much the same. You can look into it, see which one provides you with the best price when creating those t-shirts, because this is very important to take into consideration. But once you've picked one of those websites, which are all equally good, just upload your design and just worry about generating traffic to them, okay? So now that you have everything set up, your next step now is to drive traffic. This step 5 is to drive traffic. And there's a ton of different ways you can go about this. You can either go with paid traffic or free traffic. Paid traffic, how most people do this when they do print on demand, is they go with Facebook ads, because you're able to reach so many people. Facebook is one of the I think the 3rd most used website on the planet. So it gets a ton of traffic every month. And this is a very popular choice for a lot of people who use paid advertising to showcase their designs online. So if you want to go with paid ads, paid traffic, Facebook ads is a very good option. But if paid traffic is not what you're looking for, then free traffic, you've got a ton. You can upload your designs on Pinterest, on Instagram, there's TikTok. You can go on Facebook. So there's different options for you if you try to go with free traffic. But what I'm going to show you in this video is a very amazing way of generating a ton of free traffic for your print-on-demand business that will take you just a little bit of work every single day, but you could start generating a ton of traffic very quickly if you do it that way. And how you're going to do this is by doing what we call Instagram theme pages. If you don't know what Instagram theme pages are, they are basically those Instagram pages where you create content from other people's Instagram account. Now, obviously, you need to give them credit for it. You can't just take other people's content and repost it. If you do that, you need to give them credit for it. In some cases, you might even have to message them and ask them permission. But it's very important that you do give them credit when you do that. And the good thing with Instagram theme pages is that you don't have to create any content, okay? You just take other people's content and repost them on your account. And why you would do that is because then your theme page would become like, for example, let's just say you were to create a theme pages about cat. You could just post content about cat from other Instagram account. You want to look for viral content related to cat and repost them on your account. And what's going to happen is people will start following you because they see that your page is very good at creating viral content related to cats, and they will start following you. And since they are already interested in cats, you will start generating a ton of targeted traffic for the cat niche. You can do this for a ton of different niches out there. For example, in this page, this is for the cat niche, where this person creates a ton of content about cats, and he's been able to grow his account to close to 1 million followers. Here's another one for dog. 6.7 million followers. They've been doing it for quite some time, and basically all they do is they just create content from other people's Instagram account, and then they give them credit in the description. Here's another one here about nurses. I talked about the nurse niche earlier, which is a good niche to do for print-on-demand because you got a lot of people that are passionate about their profession. So you can see here's a theme page about nurses, which has 500,000 followers. And basically all they do is just create content about nurses. And you could simply have your link in the bio, link to your print-on-demand store online. And basically that's how you would end up targeting a ton of traffic very easily and for free. Theme pages are great because, as I've said, you don't have to worry about creating content. You just have to do a little bit of research, find viral content in your niche, and then repost them on your account, obviously giving credit to the original poster, but then just repost content, viral content every single day. And since what you're going for are viral content, you will end up blowing up and getting a ton of traffic very, very quickly if you remain consistent with this particular method. So to prove to you that this really works, for example, if you check out this account here, this is an Instagram account with close to 20,000 followers about German Shepherd. And basically what this guy does, he just curate content about German Shepherd, which is a breed of dog. And as you can see, he sells print-on-demand t-shirts for those particular dogs, for this particular niche, right? So this is a great example of how you could do this. And basically, create content on Instagram, curate content, grow your page, generate traffic, and then send that traffic to your print-on-demand website. So guys, let's recap everything. So step one is to pick a niche that you know there will be a lot of dedicated fans and passionate fans. Step two is to research best-selling designs. You don't want to start from scratch. You want to see what's already working. And then step three is you want to create those designs, either create them yourself or hire somebody to create those designs for you. Then step four is to pick a print-on-demand website where you can upload your designs to, that will handle all the creation and the shipping of your t-shirts to your customers. And then finally, step five is to generate traffic. And a good way of doing this is to do what I talked about, Instagram theme pages. Everything I showed you in this video 100% works, guys, but you need to be really consistent with this. You need to post consistently and test out a few different designs, because you won't always find the winner right off the bat. So you just need to be consistent and stick with it, and eventually you will see amazing results doing this. There you go, guys. I hope you've liked this video. If you have, don't forget to give this video a like. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I post content about making money online every single day. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.